So, one question I love to ask people that I meet in this space, or I guess not a question, but something that fascinates me is like, first of all, did you go to college? And if you did, what did you study? And then I like to see why on earth they're in the IT space now. I've met people who were chefs and who were psychologists and who nothing to do with the tech space, and yet they ended up
Okay.
here. So, what was the
All right.
beginning of your story?
So I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's an interesting story. So years and years ago, as most kids do in the state of Florida, I worked at Publix. You know, I was there. I was there for about 5 years. Left there, went to work for my dad, painting houses and commercial spaces temporarily, and that temporary job lasted me 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I started, the plan was to take over my dad's company when he retired. Well, he never retired. Um, in 2008, the housing market went downhill in Florida and all over the U.S. really. So I decided to go back to college. I went back. I got a degree in network engineering
Okay.
and went to work at a citrus packing company here, in Polk County, and it was that was I kind of figured that would be a temporary job as well, just starting out. Um, so I was there almost 11 years until I started cracking. Um, and in the midst of that, I did go back and get my bachelor's degree in business management. Um, so,
Oh, wow.
it all kind of ties into, it's time to start a company, it's time to move forward, and it's time to bring the companies in our area the type of managed IT and partnership that we work with. We don't take the traditional put all our tools on and see you when we see you. We really work with
Hmm.
business leaders to understand their problems, what they're trying to accomplish, how their business operates. So that, and it just drives me every day to be able to help companies be successful through the use of technology. And, that's kind of how I got into it.
I love that. Okay, so you did study something that's relative to what you do
Yes.
now.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
did. I did.
And my next question for you regarding that, what made you start Kraken? Did you see a problem that wasn't being solved where you worked and you're like, I need to come up with a solution? Or was it completely separate and you wanted to start a business and you're like, okay, I'm good at this, therefore I'm going to start this? What drove you to start Kraken?
Yes. So when I left there, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I talked to vendors in the channel. I thought about going into sales for a vendor, and I talked to a lot of people, and they're like, "You've already built an IT company once." So I did build an IT company within the company that I worked for their clients. Did that for a couple of years, and um, when I left, I was just like, I really love this business. I don't want to leave the channel family. I wanted to stay within that ecosystem. So I decided, what the heck, let's take a chance and start an IT business.
That's
And it's
awesome.
been difficult. It's been, a tough year and a half, but I think building the trust that we've been doing within the community. I do a lot of stuff with the chamber. I work with a lot of nonprofits, talking to kids in high school about careers in cybersecurity and IT and things like that. Um, so yeah, it just kind of drives me every day to keep pushing and keep going and bring a new level of IT partnership to companies in the area.